Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, it's Saturday the 21st of December. This is Sparta, our Football Manager Let's Play. Now, this is the last game before the end of the season, end of the winter part of the season, and then we move into sort of the February, April, May months, and then hopefully, if all goes well, we stay where we are at the top of the league and win the title, or maybe not. As you can see, form has been very good. Let's just have a little look at the schedule. As you can see from here, 2 draws, 1 loss very early on against FC20, and everything else is very green. This might be different. This is Ajax away from home. We did manage to rest a few people last time out, which is good. However, Van Drongelen and Floranus are both suspended, which means Steli Jose is at the back, as is Ronaldinho and Abdouali. Everything else is as you would expect. Lopez, however, Dodo is out, so Souza is getting the nod up top. Off we go. This is a big game where I get the feeling we may not pick up 3 points. Be lovely to keep the run going though. Okay, so off we go. There's Souza. Poor pass. Six minutes gone. Not a lot happening. And here they come. Oh, Abdouali's let him go past. Now Gadzi headed to the edge of the box, and we've managed to set ourselves a little bit, but here they come again, and they've got him behind us again, and they've scored. Ooh, they should have scored. Somehow went straight at the keeper. Matthews clears. Under the cosh early on. Here they come again. They're in behind us again. They've got the ball in. Should have scored. Offside. How the hell are we still level in this game? Come on, boys. Someone needs to get involved here. It's coming back again. Abdouali finds Lopez. This is our first move forward. There's Wallace. He's lost the ball. Disappointing. Very, very disappointing. And there's a poor shot. Half an hour gone. 0-0. Abdouali finds Ahmed. Couldn't find Samari. And here they come once again. 5 minutes to go until the end of the first half. Great time for them to score. Great time for us to score. There's Lopez. Oh my God, we can't pass the ball 2 yards. Ronaldinho, please deal with it. He hasn't. He's made a right pig's ear of it, but he's got back. And we've cleared just about. We're not looking great. There's the half-time whistle. Let's fire them up. Off they go. That's a yellow card for Wallace. 50 minutes gone. There is literally nothing happening for us. We've not had the ball. We've not got it forward. Samari has picked up a knock, which is bad news. Let's get Calero on for him. Really is not a lot going on. We don't really have many changes we can make. Let's bring Vissers on. He hasn't played many games. Fabio with the free kick. Matthews to Abdouali. Back to Matthews. Matthews plays it out wide to Calero. There he is. The ball across. He couldn't quite get there. I think it was aimed towards Souza. He couldn't quite get there. And it's cleared. Okay, last 5 minutes of the game. We've got a corner. It's drilled in. It's going to come to Lopez, to Ahmed. Ahmed out to Wallace. Chance to win it. Souza, he scored. He's onside. We are 1-0 up. We've gone defensive straight away. Oh my goodness. How the hell has that happened? They're not happy. They want an offside. We haven't seen it again, actually. Here we go. There's Ahmed. There's a ball out to Wallace. I mean, technically he's onside. He wasn't interfering with play when the ball was played. Wallace was onside. And then when he crossed the ball, Souza was onside. The one thing I would say is, if you're standing here, regardless of where the ball's played around here, you have to be interfering with play. These defenders have to be taking their position based on you being standing here. You know, it's just the way football works. You have to, something is different when you've got a player standing behind you to when you've got everyone standing in front of you. It's just insane. And you know, there's a strong case for, if you're a striker, just to stand in the box for the whole game. Because at some point, someone's going to run in behind. It's just such an odd rule nowadays, but it is what it is, and we benefited from it, so I don't care. Let's skip that highlight. Last 30 seconds. Can we hold out? Be a little bit harsh on Ajax this, but we don't care. Matthews has done well. They're coming back. Abdouali clears it down the field. There's Lopez. Just lever it down the pitch, Lopez, or fall on the floor. Last few seconds. Renatinho finished the game. Fantastic. Tell everybody they've shut a load of people up, and what a way to finish the first half of this season. 10 points clear at the top of the league. Insane. I'm going to put a cut in the video here, and we will come back for the second game of this episode after the mid-season break. What's going on, everybody? We're back. As you can see, we're up against Camber. Not a lot has happened in the off-season. We did bring in one player. He's down here. He cost us a whopping £500. Martin Jopak. My scouts originally said he was going to be very, very good for us. Turns out they're not so sure anymore. And he plays attacking midfield. So I'm trying to convince him that this is the role for him. We'll see what happens. This is one of our poorer views on a player, and as you can see, they all have slightly different views on him, so we'll just have to keep an eye out. But that was the only bit of business that's happened. Lopez had an offer come in for him. We rejected it, and now he apparently wants to stay, although he is still unhappy. That in turn made everybody unhappy. They all wanted to what promise are you waiting on? Wants to leave to play in a better division. Not interested. Right. So Van Dronglen and Dodo are in. They're lacking max sharpness. Fabio is suspended, so Wandu is in the middle. We are, would you believe, I know this is going to be difficult to believe, we are chasing a couple of young Brazilians who look like they, again, our scouts seem to believe that they are going to go on to be better things. One of them is demanding a huge amount of money, but has got a lot of big clubs interested in him. If we could sneak in there and get him before that, I think we could be onto a winner. It does mean that Ahmed would get a pay increase because we would be matching the highest earner clause. That's how highly he thinks of himself. That's how much money he wants. But when the teams that are interested in him are interested in him, I feel like we have to pursue it, because even if we get him and then can sell him, not straight away, but if we get him and we sell him, we make a profit. He's on a freebie. I'll get in Samari. It could be a little money maker for us. The problem is he's an attacking midfielder. We don't play that in our formation. He can play up front. He can play in midfield, but we just don't play that role. So he's young. He's 20, I think, or 21. So we could potentially move him out to the wings. We could play him as a striker in place of Dodo. There's a number of areas we could put him in. Again, it's another Brazilian which worries me. I don't know at what point too many. 1-1, great. But oh no, offside, super. But yeah, I just wonder if we're going overboard with the Brazilians. But when they're free and they look as good as they look, and they have that kind of interest, if we can get them, it could make a massive difference. When you look at the Brazilians that we've brought in, Lopez is the one who cost us the most money, South American, and he's got a huge number of clubs chasing him. But the rest of them, people like Fabio and that, they're going to have people interested in them. People like Renatinho and those sorts of players look like they're going to have interest. And with that being the case, looks like there's potential to make money. And a club our size, we have to be seen as a selling club. I'm doing my best to hold on to the best players we've got. The Ahmeds, the Samaris, the Lopez's. But they want to go and play in a better league, which is understandable. We're not going to be able to keep them here forever, but we'll keep them here as long as we can keep them here, I think, is the key to all this. We are under some serious pressure at this moment in time, and it's understandable that it's going to take a little bit of time to find some form. There goes Wandu. Can he find a ball? He can. There's Ahmed. Can he find a pass? No, he can't. It's understandable. It's going to take a little bit of time to get back into some kind of rhythm and routine. We've had a period of time out. We did have a couple of friendlies. We won them, so that's good news. But not a lot else happened. I asked my assistant to take over renewing staff contract. He then immediately let 3 people go, so I went and hired some new people, one of them being a physio, because we only had one physio at the club. So that's kind of it, really. There's not a lot that's going on. We are not playing good football. Come on, boys. Almost half time. Can we hold out until half time? That would be big. Let's play that ball in. Behind us, Renatinho's got pulled out to the wing. Not good news out there. It's a good tackle. It's another good tackle. It's cleared. Here it comes again. We're in behind. Ooh, side netting. Well. Let's push on, boys. We need something better than that than what we just had. Okay. 56 minutes gone. Dodo hasn't done a lot. There's Lopez. Looks for Dodo. He finds him. Dodo finds Wallace. Wallace into the box. Wallace puts it into the side net. Samari to Lopez. Lopez has runners. Ahmed. Poor ball. Very poor ball. Faranis deals with it. Well done. Let's get Sousa on. Again, we're trying that killer pass and we're just not finding it. There's Ahmed. There's Samari. He's beating his man. Can he get a ball in? He can. There's Lopez. Get in. Lopez scores. Just make a change out on that wing. Lopez getting to the near post and squeezing it in there. Well done. 70 minutes gone. Both our centre-halves have been booked. Oh, they could be in. They could be in. Ooh, sliding out again. That's Samari. There's Ahmed. Another poor pass from Ahmed. Not having the best first game back after the break. Samari to Lopez. Lopez into the box and he puts it wide. As good as Lopez has been, some of his finishing is pretty poor at times. Oh, they're back in this. 10 minutes to hold on. Can we do it? That's the question. 10 minutes to make a stand and keep this winning record going. There's Wando to Souza. Souza to Lopez. Lopez to goal. Get in. 3-1. 18th goal of the season. That's only going to spark more interest, I would imagine. Good finish this time round. Last 3 minutes of the game. Nice not to concede another. One of the other issues we've got is injuries of centre-halves. Jose has got an injury which is going to keep him out for 2 months. It's a dislocated shoulder, so we're going to be without some cover at the back, which is a problem. I did see if I could bring in anyone on loan. Couldn't really find anyone who looked like they were going to improve us a huge amount. So everybody, we're pleased. And we will call it the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter, ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.